minutes past. Hi, how you doing? We, sorry, it's me. Once again, beating up this poor, stupid plastic man. We started a little early. As you can see, I'm already logged in. I was a little concerned because the game was getting DDoSed earlier and may still be getting DDoSed, so I wanted to... Since there's no way to check how long the queue is until you queue, I queued early and was already in by the time we started the pre-show. But we're cooking. You can see that I am currently Red Mage, because I was leveling that. And we are at about 85, so we can start the job quests in our off time, the role quests. But we also have other things to worry about, as you will see by my very full quest board at the side. Let me get my game face back on and get in the VC. There it is. That's the VC. Okay, green light. Everything is all connected. Hey, chat people at home, I hope you're ready to see, you know, possibly some of the last uses of Dragon Sight or Spine Shatter Dive ever.
Still got time until...
You know, we got a few weeks.
Shit.
But yes, in case people do not know, what you call it? Shit. Left me.
Trail Media Tour.
Yes, the embargo on the media tour specifically. Embargo was the word I was looking for, but thank you, Lucky, for jumping in there. The embargo ended, and lots of people posted a lot of stuff, and actually, good on 14, but creators and stuff got a lot of hands-on time to actually do this media event. So there was quite a decent amount of coverage.
Yep.
I think... what I personally found easiest to digest was... Yes, okay, Lucky posted this one. YouTube channel by the name of Rinon.
Yep.
He's got a playlist, which is just... It had a little hands-on time with all the different jobs at, like, level 100, you know, kind of summarizing the changes and stuff. Some of the videos are very short because he put the exact same 60-second intro in all of them. And honestly, not a lot changed. But some of them are longer, like upwards of 10 minutes. So if you want to know more, you can check it out. There's also a lot of infographics and other stuff going on. I know for a fact that, among other things, Jesse Cox, for instance, sat down with Yoshi P. I assume a couple of other creators got to as well.
Yep.
I'd be interested in running down some of those interviews. But
Jesse
yeah.
and Ben asking the critical questions.
Oh, I haven't actually watched all of it. What did we ask?
Jesse showed a recording of Ben asking, when do Lalafels get to ride in other races as a mount?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Son
I
of
saw
a...
that tweet. Oh. Somebody's doing a duty. Okay, alright. I'm back in. I'm juiced up. But yeah, so far all the changes seem pretty interesting. I know that some people are a little feisty about some of them. In general, it looked like all the ones for classes I know seemed alright. Like, genuinely, I understand that some people may be feeling bad about the fact that, like, they're gonna change, like, how the damage buffing works for Astro, but getting 4 cards all the time and not having to worry about RNG, it's like, it's set every time. It alternates as well. There's still a lot of funny buttons you have. You now have 3 separate play buttons. Actually, 4 technically, because you've got the Minor Arcana still. It's just that they're all fixed. Seems nice. But yes, as I joked, Dragoon is getting a couple of rebalance changes. They're changing how the Dragon Gauge works. We're doing away with Dragon Sight. No more can I hand my friends my Magic 8 Ball. But also, they're gonna make it so that you don't have to do mirage dives to
I shall now lift
build
the
up
seal.
your dragon buff either. You don't have to. I don't have to shake my magic 8-ball awake.
In the name of Al-Zadal III, I cast open this door unto the void!
I really hope this is one of these kinds of seals that gets worse every time you open it, because I feel like in the past 4 or 5 hours of gameplay, Victor's opened this pot a lot.
Go. Absorb the void gate.
Okay, I see we didn't want to animate the Atomos flying.
I don't know if it actually has an exterior dungeon entrance.
No, I'm pretty sure the dungeon is in Al-Zadal's Legacy.
It worked. We should have no trouble passing through a gate of that size.
Good old liminal space.
Well, fine.
What can we expect to find after stepping through?
Well, Estinian, if my experience has taught me anything, there's going to be a lot of stairs floating in space. They may also be giant women.
On my previous
They may be a
foray,
dog.
I emerged in a castle swarming with void scent. I was hopelessly outnumbered and forced to turn back. But together, I am confident we can hold our own. Upon our arrival, let us deal with any hostile entities and secure the area. The command of our mission, I leave in your capable hands. In the event of battle, I shall adapt my tactics to complement your own.
Should we require healing, I can provide it. 'Twould be a welcome change of pace from my recent havoc wreaking.
Okay, having some fun dictating what kind of duty support we can take. I have technically assembled a duty support compatible party.
Take heart, my friend,
Me and Estinian, 2
and have
dragoons.
faith. We will brave this broken world
You should all look at
and
you.
rescue my sister
I
Ajdaya.
assume Varshan tanks, but can also probably do other things. There it is. Fell course now accessible. Okay, there we go. Took a second.
Invite the lucky.
Yes. Friend list. God, where's friend list always at the bottom? I always ask this. Invite to party. Oh, I have 2 more friends who are free. I will invite them.
As soon as you find out what Crystal like gets out of his
Don't worry, you guys have fun.
Popped into
I
existence.
realize we are short a tank. Hang on.
Oh, is it making that tank? Oh,
No, I'm Dragoon. That's where my gear is.
Goonin. He goonin.
It's true. I have to get my reps in now before we irrevocably change the class. Not actually true. I think New Dragoon looks cool.
All right, now I'm ready.
They gave us a follow-up to Stardiver.
Yeah, Stardiver 2.
Yeah. Also, they did something neat, is that shot where, like, Nidhogg's ghost comes out of the ground is a follow-up on Dragonfire Dive now, so you get to do, like, 2 AoEs back-to-back. It's kind of neat. Alright, okay. Everybody actually ready-fied? Yes. Even though it still says we're 3 reds and a green, because the ready check is weird.
Everybody.
It looks very dark inside. Oh, it reminds me. I was gonna make a joke before. You know, Varshan said I leave the command of our mission to you, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna find 3 of my friends.
Y'all stay here. I know, I got 3 bozos for this. I have. The first one really doesn't have any callouts. It's just dodge AoE.
We all look so fun just flying through space.
We fly through space a lot.
Actually, technically, I think we're swimming in space right now. I'm not sure why we decided to swim this time. But that sure looks like what I'm doing.
You know, because the passage between the source and the 13th is, you know, maybe it's a bit thick.
It's dark and gooey.
You said like we're swimming. I just imagined like you pan the camera and some of us are just doing a backstroke.
Turn around, someone's drowning. You're like, what?
This isn't about them.
Alright, let's go. My portrait is broken. I am shamed.
My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. What's the weather like on the 13th? Vacuity, my favorite.
Who has aggro?
Yeah.
I have aggro.
I see. I failed to grab people.
Listen, you had to deal with Bahamut.
One of those sentries did literally stay behind to, like, front on Bahamut.
I think it's because I hit it with
Yeah, that was not a great angle me to launch Whirlwind Thrust.
Right, I'll leave. I need to assist right now.
Yeah. See, it was directly relevant.
Get blasted.
Ifrit Inferno.
I'm beating Inferno right now.
Both work, honestly, with the symbols. Ifrit Inferno, literally.
Now we Ifrit Inferno.
So, gonna be real. Like, I know I do have 2 charges for Spine Shatter, but with the damage, I'm not gonna miss having a nice quick cooldown on being able to just jump to enemies.
It's Beatrice. Hi.
So is this your big sister, or?
No, Beatrice. Watch out on the ring and fire lasers. In a line.
I am disassociating.
Being DDoS.
It was really bad earlier today. I actually got kicked out twice.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned this before I got the PC, but spread marker over here. I like logged in early because I was worried that the queue might be longer, and there's no way to check ahead of time other than just start queuing. It wasn't that bad. It was like 27, but yeah, it was
Something else to come out of what the GoTV has given me not having launch. They said they have hopefully enough physical servers to handle this.
Shit.
They got one dude. We gotta finish this dude. The one that has the is gonna get bigger, so we over on this side.
Green. Nope. Could have stayed over there.
Just the ring. Yeah! I love this castle.
This is pretty cool. I like this music too. Ooh, his own transition. So do you think Hawk Manor redecorated because of the Void stuff?
No, I think they were just kind of creepy to begin with.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I feel like they have the same interior decorator here.
I mean, it's just, the interior decoration is just creepy European.
I feel like Bahamut's stolen my identity again.
Well,
Yeah.
also there's some narrow hallways, so I don't know if these guys necessarily have normal line of sight.
Little did you know, Bahamut has that Riz. Bahamut didn't do that. Arm straight to your heart.
Take your breath away.
It'll hit multiple times.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking, Bahamut really on time. I'll be your calamity.
Hey, would you look at that? The level 4 makeup.
How about we start seeing the good stuff? Phoenix, feel that aggro.
God damn it.
Like, this is why I tell people, you can't just hit them and go. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep slapping them.
This is usually why when I was taking with Lucky a Summoner, I would make sure to do like at least 1-2 of AoE. Really get him in there.
Well, that's only gonna keep one.
It's true. That I just do in general, just because that's, you know, more uptime.
I wouldn't just talk about one.
Goodbye, horse.
That horse.
But it was just kind of like, and then seeing all of them stop, turn, just the red lines.
Okay, so this is Beatrice. She does have some mechanics. They are pretty simple. She does have a couple things, like she does like multiple phase away attacks. She has an attack where she puts mines on the ground. They will explode in the order that they are put down.
Okay, order. Pretty important.
Well, honestly, I think that's off the top of my head. If anything else happens, I will, scream.
Give me a second.
Sounds about right.
Did Lost say you needed a second?
Oh yeah, I did. I was taking my meds.
Oh, sorry.
Fucking shit.
I was like, I keep
No, I think Aya Troya is gonna be the Oh wait, no, yeah. See, it's a ring, so you have to be looking away when the ring hits the center. And later she'll start doing
Of course, because it's a surface.
this one. Blow up. It blows up in the circles, by the way. We're here now.
Oh, it's still ticking with that last one.
Just here. Oh no, I was just gonna say, yeah, you have to once you see the pattern, you can start.
You should be. Can we, for Dawn Trail, I know we're fixing roll actions, can we make sprint last longer or have a slower cooldown?
Fun fact, there are like boots and stuff that do that, but they're boots. You actually gotta fucking wear them.
Oh, it's not super helpful. What if they don't mix up with my item levels?
Wait, stats.
Yeah. Overall stat level. Probably not be super great.
I just look.
Yeah, I was doomed. Trying not to stand on top of my tank.
Never.
Yeah, watch out for those toes.
Clearly, because I'm hotter.
I think I like close the look. I think that bonus head was just a giant eyeball.
Kind of her helmet's a giant eyeball.
Is that the second choker friendly?
Nice.
I think so. Yeah, you can just sit in your fucking chair.
Big Resident Evil 4 vibes.
I think it was a ring of bending earlier.
Oh my god, so I just double checked the rolls. I rolled fucking 8.
I need these plants. This prismatic ass shit.
Yeah, it's very interesting how it's kind of like purplish in color, but it's different than the first. Also, they have some big bugs here.
Oh, I got him. What's all the goddamn jewelry? armor sets in this goddamn zone.
No, bad time to disassociate.
Yeah, this is kind of still
Extra voice.
Attacking me!
So the gate did open again and delivered the most mouth-watering morsels.
Beatrice, no!
I am Scarmelione, Archfiend of Earth and first of Golbez's Circle of Four. Such pleasure I will take in delivering you unto your grave.
I thought it was a Final Fantasy 1 reference. No, we're referencing 4.
Alright, great.
So this guy, this guy has a few attacks, but note these balls on the side. He'll have attacks that basically have rod or chain in them, and they'll slap you with an AoE. Try to avoid hitting the balls with said AoE, because these walls are gonna what protects us from a fucking pushback that puts us in the fucking muddy ass water behind us.
Ah, okay, I see. Alright. Yeah.
Some of them will just to get the cave throughout the fight because he's gonna put AoEs fucking everywhere, but we can't do much about that. He has an attack where he will jump into the air and do a big AoE. You'll have to basically run to one side of the arena to dodge the first part and then dash to him immediately, because then he'll do a almost like full arena-wide attack. The only safe spot is like beside him or next to him.
Oh, what a... okay.
He has a phase change mechanic in which he will summon a bunch of ads that we need to kill, followed by a raid-wide damage that does a lot of chip damage. And other than that, he probably has a couple of the moves in there that I'm not remembering that well, but they shouldn't like have any crazy mechanics.
All my stuff's juiced up, so... Yeah.
Now look into it.
Okay.
There we go. So you want to avoid putting it into you. But as you can tell, you can't save the money. Ah shit, still slipping. I like got pushed off. I got pushed off the edge of the. Alright, this is gonna leave. He's gonna do his arrow. way toward them. First phase! Gather him up. That's why you don't want to go together. Get brain rot. Respect is zombie. This?
I thought he was about to disappear from me.
Yeah, I know, me too.
Almost whiffed. That reminds me, I think it was a couple days ago when there was a funny case where that happened, and I wanted to like fire off where I think it was a caster AoE, but like did the LB, but it was, I don't remember what boss, but they teleported, and I was like, I wanted to type, I think you missed.
You fought, then he missed. No, I think I'm pretty sure I know what I was doing. That's how I said, long story short, yeah. Do we get the minion? No. I'll take that fucking kill.
Apparently I already have it.
And free MGP. No, it's just it's
This Scarmalione, he knew the gate had opened.
And not for the first time. He and his brethren must keep watch over the portal.
As we do ours, but to unflinchingly consume a fellow Voidsent. Like men, perhaps they form factions and fight amongst themselves.
The question is, what will the minions do?
Ever since his upgrade to let him change MP type, I've been using a lot of
It's pretty good for him. I recognize some of these guys.
Your mistress is no more, and the one who consumed her we slew in turn. Do you still mean to try us?
That's right, Justinian. You tell Ferdiad to get bent.
I expect
you mean
some
discount
Void
per
Scent
year?
are more intelligent than others. Perhaps these ones simply do not understand our
He's
words.
gonna do Jungler's Y instead of Jungler's X.
Even beasts ought to understand strength.
There is much we do not know about Voidsent. If we are to survive their world, it would be wise to learn their ways.
Perhaps they're just hungry.
If that is your preferred approach, then very well. I shall defer to your adventurer's intuition.
Listen, Varshawn, that's how I've gotten 90 levels into this. We'll just play it by ear, and, you know, if something weird happens, we'll yell. Sometimes we know stuff, sometimes we don't.
I am here, sister. Finally here. And I will find you. I swear it.
Is there a titled screen for this patch, Buried Memory?
Yeah.
Neat, I can walk around. I can mount up? Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to take some sick screens.
You know, I feel stupid. I didn't know you could mount up here, so I did this entire segment just from running.
They're going to use the castle as an outpost. Let me know that if I leave, I can't come back easily. Okay, I will. Do you speak? Hydromantic Terrace.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, this Wilson is giving us some interesting things because you visit some locations where you can talk to people and you can't get back.
It is very intriguing. I guess we're you know, we like to test stuff out when, you know, between patches, try out some new mechanisms. Maybe we'll see more of that. Anyway, it's these fucking guys. It's a model from 12. And those enemies were always super annoying. Casting doom and shit on you. Alright, that bug is very sad. Gustav, what do you think about all this? Sick story. That said, the architecture of this place is rad. I do hope we get some of this, like, furnitures or house stylings. Or alternatively, return back in a fuller form.
Part of me thinks that they also let you do this just so you can go back to the store and sit down and take screenshots.
I mean, you don't have to do that. Remember, there is the feature where you can just do the what do they call it?
Oh,
Yeah, the, like, walk-around mode.
Yeah.
exploration mode?
Yes, that's what it's called, I think. It might just be Explore mode, but yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah, Explorer mode. There it is.
Geek chair.
Close.
But it is still funny that it, like, you get to go back through.
Nice detail, but it's like California soldiers.
Hello, Mr. Dullahan.
So you just
Oh, seeing him, I'm just reminded of the fun new stuff with the Heshi in this event.
Doggo?
I'll go.
Isn't this doggo a mount?
I'm not sure. I'm not
I
actually.
know you can get a tiny version as a minion.
I know for sure. I thought I've seen it. Like a bigger hellhound. But it might just be
I know you can get Cerberus, and you can get. What are they called? Oh, guys, there it
I'll
is.
just sprint the rest of the way, guys. It's fine. I can speak to the doggo.
Hello, I am Worker.
He says woof. Seems like a perfectly normal dog.
Just a little gooped.
Oh, you guys don't know it.
4.
Yeah, and then there's Monogon. No, this is a dog. Here.
Listen, the guard dogs in FF7 have tentacles.
Thanks, Ojo. Thanks, Ojo.
Jailer?
I thought you guys were scavengers. Good to see you looking up in the world, finding a secure employment. Is the exception because I beat your ass if you didn't let me in?
Well, if you think about it, you kind of just did appear in this castle and started kicking everyone's ass.
Yeah, from what I understand, the Void Scent are not used to it working this direction. Normally, they pop out of the gate and ruin other people's days. Normally, groups of independently minded contractors do not appear at gates from their dimension and ruin their day.
Is this what it feels like? God.
And what can you say? They're a raiding culture.
Well, they do have an endless hunger for ether.
God, being the power so fast. So if I have a shifting change, they probably do need that to keep going.
You are the friend.
Oh, I recognize this goobly ghost.
Okay, that was nice. Mount drop from a fate.
Dog.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say Xenos fell. My character is going to apply the same logic to Xenos as I did to Gaius.
I see it now.
Until I
The
confirmed
bottomless
there was a
darkness.
corpse, I'm not
The
sure.
insatiable hunger. The aura was present when we faced him in Garlemald.
I do think he stops breathing.
How did it come to be here?
He might.
But yes, he did not get atomized.
When
so.
Xenos died,
Yeah.
its connection to
He's
the source was
probably
severed.
deceased.
It was forced to return to the void.
As Yastrola is phrasing it as Xenos died and the demon had to come back. I do know from doing the Reaper quest line, though, that other stuff can split up your avatar and you.
I do not remember that part.
I forgot her name immediately, but the woman who trains you as a Reaper, the boss of the first 10 levels of quest, ate her avatar.
Yes, that was his name.
Okay.
And you are the friend, are you not?
Fusion Hub.
This cutscene would probably be very different if I was also Reaper right now.
Is that Heidelin's crystal?
But how? The light just now. Of course. And thus I am returned.
What do you mean, returned? Who are you?
I was once bound to the man named Xenos. His avatar, until you killed him.
Avatar, as in the void-sent servants of Reapers. In the name of his hunt, Xenos took up that traditional Garlean art.
Yastrola, where did you find out about this?
And through it, he forged a covenant with a being of the void to lend
Arianji
him
has a lot of
strength.
books on Garlean history.
I guess that's true.
Covenant? A curse, more like. He stole my power. There was no equity in the arrangement. My very essence was altered, twisted into a tool to serve his desires.
Your previous appearance. This is your true form, then.
Perhaps, perhaps not. What does it matter?
Indeed.
It doesn't. Regardless of your form, you are a void sent by nature. So answer me this. Are you our enemy too?
In this world, only a fool would attempt to devour a stronger being. And though it was as an avatar, I lost to you once, I have no desire to lose again.
I mean, you got some pretty good hits in. Some of that shit tickled.
Good enough for me.
Pretty sure I used, what, like, three of the guts stacks in that fight?
Now, you will answer me a question.
Mandatory.
Yeah, one is forced. I think I used 2 others from just mechanics. But they gave you, like, 5 or 6.
Xenos called you friend. That's what you are? A friend?
Xenos' definition of the word friendship. Wow, these are all great answers. You know, when the last remnants of your crystal mommy give you goth chicks, make lemonade. Yes, that analogy was very tortured, chat.
So, you're not a friend.
What's the
Then-
appropriate word here? Tax purification?
What is it? What is a friend?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of tags. There's a lot of tags corruption. There is no tag purification. What the fuck?
I've seen a few of those around, actually. It's kind of funny.
I think there is. They might call it. It might actually be called differently.
It might be called differently.
There is a tag for basically. They might just call it reverse corruption, I guess. Just getting your act together. Anyway, let's go teach demons about friendship.
And apples.
I admit I don't know, because I haven't progressed any further beyond the normal storyline. I don't really know what my relationship with my avatar is like.
You really don't chat.
Yeah, we don't really have a convo. Apparently, Xenos bullied his, so I'm.
So we just went past someone code activated. I will do this.
Very interesting selection of food, but I'll take this. I'll get the silver. Just the codex. Now I've remembered Fandaniel and Asians and write them in my book. I mean, if we're giving up Aether, I should probably be the one to pay. I've got an extra guy's worth of it. Also, does that mean there was a me of the 13th and is no longer? Or is there demon me wandering around here? The warrior of demons, the warrior of the void.
Strictly ambiguous. For all we know, one Knuckle Ice is Demon 13U.
I would assume not, because we didn't get any weird vibes when we were around him, or Cella for that matter. Well, we get weird vibes around Cella, but you know what I mean.
This is where I belong. My home.
Looks like we got a
This
few
endless
questions.
darkness you call the
wind
void.
rises.
There was once light here, and it
The
shone its
answer, Loth,
warmth
is
upon creation.
yes.
The lands were green and the seas were blue. Life flourished. Before the war, the Contra Memoria.
Listen, there's some crews out there that
Must have been a terrible war
have
indeed.
flavor.
It shattered the balance,
Anyway, I've been on
causing
14
darkness
for
to
like 5
engulf
hours.
the
I'm gonna
world.
go take a fucking break. I just wanted to make sure I got into Troy. I'll be back before we hit the next activity.
All life was transformed into
I'm
monstrosities,
going AFK.
void sent.
I'll be back in a bit.
We are the natural order now.
As light begat sin eaters, darkness begat void sent.
The sun was driven from the sky as fleeting day yielded to endless night. In time, even land and sea lost their distinction. And though the spark of reason had died in us, driven by memory's shadow, we formed factions and carved out domains. This castle, for instance, its erstwhile lord must have abided in such a place once upon a time.
If I may, the darkness in you is too much for any man to harbor. To my eyes, you are indeed a void sent. Yet your knowledge of the past and your demeanor mark you apart from your brethren. You are different. That much is plain. But in what way, I am unsure.
As you say, I am void sent, but only in part. The darkness touched my mother when the war had only just begun, when I was still in the womb. As a child, I looked like any other, but darkness coursed through me, and I ceased to age when I'd become a woman grown. But that was then, and now I may as well be one in full. I prey on the weak and serve the strong. I live to survive. Nothing more.
She's like a void sent version of Vothri.
Oh, version. I heard
Forgive
something
me.
completely different.
'Twas not my intent to pry. I realize, too, that I have neglected to ask your name.
As we say mortal, you may call me void sent.
That is liable to cause confusion. If you are not averse, we would address you by your true name.
And call me what you will. I care not.
How about Zero?
Meaning nothing. A name as fitting as any.
No, not nothing, but rather a beginning. For it remains to be seen what you will become to us.
As I said, I care not. Zero, then.
Well, for the first time since we've talked, you did a weird hat brim touch, so I think you do actually care.
Partnership? Are you saying you wish to strike a bargain?
Well, Zero, while there is no end to the questions we could ask, it is only fair that we tell you our purpose in coming here. We are searching for a dragon. One who came to your world long ago.
A dragon?
Yes. Ashdaya is her name, and she is my sister. If you have any knowledge of her, I beg you share it with us.
That pile of dark goo was not just part of the background. glad I noticed it before that part of the cutscene.
Did you say something?
No.
I thought I heard a voice as well. The keening of void scent, perhaps.
Considering your armor, you fit right in here in the void.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking when we did the dungeon earlier. I'm like, I'm just blending in, man. I assume based on, like, the gloves and stuff and what I've seen of, like, the hat, I assume the rest of the gear set is kind of in the same fashion style as what Zero's wearing.
Well, let me double check.
It's not gonna be exactly the same because, strictly speaking, we go for like.
What would you like to picture of the vending set?
I check out what the gloves look like, but that's not gonna show up at all in the character here. I know the main thing I know for a fact, because I heard of this ahead of time, is that the hat for casting works with Viera. It has that ear technology. So, when he appears. Well, I'll do that in a second, because I take a quick bio break. I will be back. Actually, let me not. Just in case. I'll mute only, and not deafen. There it is. Don't know why OBS took a while to turn that one on. I'll be right back, chat.
Oh damn. The Audio collection does not have a picture of the era wearing the outfit.
It is a very nice set. I like the pauldrons, the belts.
Could find a picture of a video wearing it does have.
Well, it's fine. The VR part, I know that the naming works because it's a circlet.
Can you see what the casting set looks like?
Not the full set, but I believe the headpiece is a pointy hat. With, I believe, a face mask. That's okay. It can scooch a little. Alright, I must now do a level 90 solo duty. But apparently if I log off for other stuff, I may or may not lose progress.
Good luck.
This place is as good as any. Let me have the ether now.
Very well.
You're mine.
Now, wait a minute.
That I should miss my mark.
That fiend again? But we struck it down. Watched it die.
Fools. Death doesn't exist in this world. And I am free to return whensoever I please.
Death doesn't exist. Of course, in the first, the power of light, of passivity, prevents life from emerging in the empty. But in the 13th, the power of darkness, of activity, prevents life from finding rest, even should soul be separated from flesh.
So unless one's essence is absorbed by another, it is possible to return again and again.
Your ether. It is reminiscent of that creature's. Ah, my mouth waters at the memory.
What?
I must devour you too. Yes, I must. Ye drifting souls, by my power be reborn!
If it's another death they want, I say we give it to them.
If you could lend us a hand, we'd be much obliged.
That you would. But you already owe me a debt, and until you make good on it, I won't lift a finger. We'll speak after you've won. But know that if you lose, I'll help myself to your ether.
That a bothersome duty should deliver to me this lavish feast.
Halo 1 remaster for the PlayStation?
Allegedly, yes. Basically, Microsoft's multi-platform strategy is still very much up in the air, and so there's talks that they are planning another round of Halo remasters, like a Halo 1 remake or remaster, which could be coming to PlayStation consoles. Still unknown.
We can only wait and see.
Come, struggle with all your might. It will make you that much richer and tastier.
Plug it head into Blue Point.
I mean, that would probably be pretty cool. I don't know, like, a lot of people are like, there's probably some R&D reason for it. Like, are they rebuilding it in, like, Unreal, you know?
There's a localized, much like Unreal 1.
No, it's a little long.
I have a hard time playing Halo games before 4.
The MCC is all right, but it's a little chaotic.
I can play I can remaster. For me, it's something about the style.
I can see that with some of the, like, frame reader, applicator stuff.
We'd do well to break up this feast quickly.
I'd rather go through, but yeah.
Let's see these guests on their way.
Whoa. What I missed.
helping Omega do the test.
Oh, nice.
Space test, right?
Nope. I took a break. I took a break right after I got to the good part. Or right before I got to the good part.
Well, we should probably hurry up. Yeah, 48-hour maintenance.
Behold the power of the Archfiend!
What was it, 26?
Yep.
I got time. Probably need like 2 good weeks to knock it out. I've got more important things to do in this game. I've just learned top bar max.
You cannot defeat that which cannot die.
But yeah, I was about where Omega was yesterday. Good old like that. The one where I get in her face and trade.
Guys, we need to cross the invisible red barrier and punch this guy. Don't let him just stand there.
This bodes ill.
And it's
We need to drag him out of this damnable beast.
I forgot I did lots of miles of dating secret dating secret.
There's no end in sight.
Yeah, guys, I noticed. I gotta do something about it.
A retreat may be in order.
Okay, good.
When will you learn? No matter what you do, you cannot hope to win.
You never know until you try, and I'm always happy to experiment.
Zero! Is there no way to stop them from coming back?
There is, but I have no reason to share it with you.
You know, Zero, you do owe us for one thing. Your name. You'll have your promised ether, but we are owed compensation for your name.
A name for which I did not ask. But that I nevertheless did accept.
Ooh. New rock candy discovered.
They've been crystallized.
Well now, that's quite the trick.
Satisfied?
Completely.
Come, my friends. With Zero's aid, we can defeat him.
What is this? What have you done?
Now that I think on it, you owe me a debt as well. You may have missed your mark, but I won't miss mine. However, a debt is a debt. I will repay it here and now.
She can turn void sense into crystal.
What's that, guys? I can't hear you over my own attacks.
Attend to the minions first. Be gone!
Alright. Slightly confusing to make them appear in the aggro list, but not be targeted.
Far enough! Trickery will not This will hurt.
Impressive.
We cannot win without Zero. We must help her.
Another debt to be paid.
I'll kill you all myself.
Finally getting serious. Very well. Let us return the favor.
the dungeon boss again.
I will return again and again. What? My flesh? Why won't it heal? What is the meaning of this? To seal ether in crystal. Memoria. But how? How can you have this power? Death has no place in this world. We are beyond it. And yet... Ah, Lord Golbez, you have sent me to my doom. Curse you and your wretched flattery, and this abominable fate.
And now to put all these candies in my pocket. Yoink.
You are welcome, seekers of might. I, Golbez, have called you four hither.
That sounds rad.
I, who would see us triumph in the coming crusade. That I may entrust you with command of our armies.
Yes, but what of the promised gift? In exchange for our loyalty, we are to feast on the finest ether.
And so you shall, for if you are to serve me, you must be strong.
Then honor the pact and pray we are not disappointed.
Very well. Behold.
The fiery wings, the savage horns. It pulses with life. Such vibrant ether.
Mega Ultra Chicken.
This magnificent creature could only come from beyond the veil.
Indeed. Feast, my friends. Feast and arise as my four arch-fiends. As they are now, they can consume but a fraction of the dragon's ether. Just as well, the creature may yet serve other ends.
All right, everybody, do you want the good news or the bad news?
Are you all right?
Good news,
The
Reacher's
Void
sister is
Sense
alive.
essence
Bad
remains.
news, there are at least four more bozos.
But it has been sealed away, transformed into crystal.
Memoria. Scarmelione called them. I take it they are connected to the war of which you spoke.
Aye. Their use was central to the Contra Memoria, hence its name. And to my knowledge, the transformation is permanent.
I see. We thank you for coming to our aid.
I repaid a debt, and in doing so ensured that I receive my own due compensation, which I shall have now.
Yes, yes. I still have work to do, so I would thank you not to get carried away.
Ether is the coin of choice. I appreciate the simplicity.
That makes us even, I trust. Right then. When you picked up the crystal, you experienced a vision, did you not?
Alright, what'd I miss?
Oh, I just did the solo duty.
A dragon resembling a great worm. I dare to hope that it
As
was
I phrased it
Ashdaya.
before you got back, I was like, all right, everybody, good news, bad news. Good news. Ashdaya is alive. Bad news. There's at least 4 more bozos we have to beat. And one of them's
Even
really
as it
cool.
pains me to think she's been made to suffer.
He's like really tall
For
and
the
has a great
ambitions
voice.
of this Golbez.
His voice is higher pitched than I remember.
They got a cool echo effect. I wonder if they use the same trick they used when recording
Let us take a
FF12
moment
to
to
make
review
people
what
who are
we
in
know.
helmets do stuff. Because it's a similar effect, but in 12's audio, I think it's a lot more low quality because it was just, you know, recorded like 20 years ago.
Yep, PS2, baby.
It's funny, the audio is kind of jank to this day, even in Zodiac Age, because there's limits on what they had, but the textures look really good scaled to HD, because they made some really high-quality textures for the PS2. They scaled very well.
Let's see. Alright, even more plans for you all to have to take care of now. Ha ha ha.
Oh, we're playing the background theme from World of Darkness. That's cute. This would explain how we can fight those bosses over and over again, hypothetically. Cool voids and facts.
Void facts DM.
So does this mean... Well, I don't know if he actually ate her in the normal way, but I was just about to say, so does this mean that Sakak got separated again from Diabolos after we kick his butt?
Don't know.
It's very unclear how these things work.
Yeah, Zero just said... Also, yes, we're calling her Zero now. You missed the part where we gave her a name like as well.
Well, I
But-
knew that at the time I wanted to name it last time, but it was like, timing doesn't work out now.
It's okay, I switched it back. It's fine. We also have Zero. But, did just say that it could be that guys get loose, or it could be that you get eaten, or other stuff.
Don't know.
Voids that have their own special and unique biology.
guess it is time I finally do those patch content quests.
Just imagining Varshan here talking about interviewing Void Set. I'm just imagining him grabbing the eyeball type guys and shaking them. Where is she?
Where is my sister? And then they reply like a magic people.
They just make pinball noises as their eye rattles around. Back to the Hydromantic Terrace.
So how many people in this free company are now at the max level, or how many people are behind max level?
Max level of what?
Like level 90?
I mean,
I think everyone is.
I think everyone
Level 90 in several classes at this point.
Or like just basically caught up with the content?
I mean, that's a much better question.
I think Omega's the only one that's not fully caught up on MSQ.
Oh, there's me.
Oh, yeah.
You don't count.
Yeah, you were the one asking the question.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, that was also kind of intended for like how much of a holdup it will I be if I don't do anything, so.
It just means you're not starting Dawn Trail. Well, day one.
Yeah, like.
No, I will get there. Don't you worry.
Yeah, no, things I've been working on is like I've been working on like my backlog of stuff. Like I've been getting my crafter class quests done. I got my botanist relic tool done. I still gotta do plans for crafting class, but then I gotta finish blue mage quests. I gotta finish the studium quests.
And your new tool is very shiny.
Thank you. My tool likes being shiny.
That reminds me, so there's probably like a decent number of people who are like level 90 culinaries, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna flood the free company chest with an item I love to spam for hundreds of thousands of kills at Old Charlie and for lead quests. I recommend turning them in for 1 million, and if you want, put like half of it in the free company chest.
I'm still doing Yokai Watch.
Well, you can do it, but don't be weirded out if no one bites.
It's free money. Also, it works your way towards an achievement.
Yeah. And
fair enough.
like people are not nearly as ambitious or as money hungry as you are.
I'm not even money hungry. It's just that I'm weirdly, how should I say, I'm a weird brand of completionist where I really only aim for the minute stuff before I aim for the main stuff.
Yeah, when we play Stardew Valley together, our team has wiki pages open. Yes.
Because you're a lone wolf.
Probably because it was made up for solo movies.
That slow ass eyeball will be leads us to Golbez. That's gonna be very sad. This area is very interesting because I'm not sure why it like requires you to do the interact to move zones. Is there some kind of technical reason for that? Was it just easier to build it along those natural lines? Because I'm pretty sure in the dungeon version of this we just did, you just walked into the next area.
I've made a horrible mistake.
There it is.
There we go.
Sorry, I'm being attacked by a bunch of slavers and they brought fucking builders with them.
Sounds menacing.
Welcome to a Realm Reborn Ishikawa.
He's just like, why not dodos?
You know there's a super effective attack against dodos you can use called Spanish
Good.
Conquistador.
Degrees to serve. Get on.
To be fair, I think there are lots of things that are super effective against dodos.
All you gotta do is get us lost to steal a melon, and they'll go extinct.
You know what? I was thinking of trying to make a joke similar, but you beat me to it. Good work, Crystal. Okay, good. So they do mention the fact that they just keep bringing it.
Oh, great, there are gremlins in here. Ow, what the fuck was that guy? It was like a manta ray with octopus legs.
Like that.
And there he is. And he's got extra spikes.
What is this place?
My domain. In the beginning, it was a sanctuary for me alone. But over time, others began to gather here. Those who had nowhere else to go.
A settlement of pariahs?
What's that? Mortals! They're mortals! What's enticing you here? Let me have some, let me have some!
When does the new Helldiver War bond drop?
I'm not entirely sure.
I assume probably when they
You
do
are
the
under
next
my
patch, so
protection
next
here
week.
and will not be
See, the
harmed.
trailer probably had a release
I give you
date
my
in it.
word.
Is it I forget. Is it gonna be a premium war bond?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it
only
is-
premium
yeah.
more bonds.
Follow me.
Asshats.
It is premium. They did say that they're gonna have a longer cycle between them now.
I mean, it's still nice that you can grab them if you just do enough gathering of the premium currencies in game.
Yeah, I
So
know.
it could be worse.
The problem is you have to gather 70 of them, because generally the premium war bonds have 300 credits in them. So you have to find 70 individual ones, which doesn't seem that bad, but when missions are taking anywhere from like 10 to 20 minutes a pop, and you'll maybe find like 1 or 2.
I also think that it got made a lot worse when they fucked the spawn rates up.
Yes.
As a person who was pretty easily able to farm the 70 just chilling by myself a little bit every day, it got a lot harder when they fucked with the spawns. But hopefully, like I said, they've got, people are asking about a new patch. Hopefully we've got balance and fixes coming next week as well.
Yep.
Would be nice. I do want to get back into the Helldivers grind. It's just...
There's a lot of 14 stuff right now.
There's a lot of 14 stuff right now.
14. I strongly predict that during the 48 hours when you cannot access Final Fantasy XIV, lots of Helldivers.
I'm probably going to be Helldiving, Enshrouded, or Payday 3, probably. Mom did say that he reinstalled it.
I'm ready to rock with Helldivers. I mean, we talked about this in our Discord, but the new Warbond's going to have a helmet that's a skull mask and a beret.
I can see everyone wearing it just because they want to be the edgiest boy.
I'm still trying to finish the Snowtrooper set.
We haven't even got the Snowtrooper set.
I'm still trying to start the Snowtrooper set. Yeah.
I mean, gotta be honest. If you don't have the super credits, you could probably save them for the new jungle one first, and then come back later.
Live without the last one. The snow one's not very good.
The armor sets are okay. I think the like 2 weapons in the last page, like the new pistol is all right, and I think the plasma weapon was okay. The new like rifles and SMG are just kind of mid. I think literally it's perfectly okay. I've played with it. The assault rifle on the first page is like got the exact same like damage stats as the normal assault rifles because it was probably built before they rebalanced all those weapons. So it's just kind of like doesn't have a place. It's okay. It's not like awful, but it's not doing anything different. And the armor perks are all kind of normal. That's why the new one also sounds cool because it's going to have a new perk. I'm sorry, Zero. Hold on. I asked you this question, but I zoned out. I was talking about Helldivers.
Chris Riley, have you done that new mission mode yet in Helldivers?
No, I don't play Helldivers unless I'm playing with you guys.
Oh, fair enough. We should play this weekend. That new mission is insane. Oh wait.
No,
it did destroy the planet.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's gone already, buddy. Meridia's a black hole.
You can go visit Meridia again, though.
Oh yeah, I'm still loitering over there. It's just I don't think you could do the new mission type.
Also, she was asking us if we wanted to play this weekend, so.
I do, but I also want to play that Avatar game if she's still doing that. If you guys aren't, I get it. If you guys are already full. I didn't realize I had my Messenger app uninstalled.
Well, we'll see. Well, we'll see how that happens. So she was asking about playing tomorrow. We'll see if Dragon and what do we call the other guy again?
Mustache.
Is it Mustache?
Yeah, okay.
Well, we just call him by his name.
I know. That's why I forget the username.
Well,
Swiss. There we go.
No, that's not. That's not him.
Oh.
Commendable effort, though.
I'm gonna go do my leveling roulette.
I'm gonna have to disappear for a little while. I've been turning off the power to my place in a few minutes.
For what?
Someone's doing electrical work at the power box.
Yeah, those damn kangaroos.
I completely believe it's like a fucking kangaroo in a jumpsuit now with a hard hat.
As you should. Good grief, man.
Okay, done with Vinoct. Need to do US Pyron.
I'm doing the first dungeon in the Void, and while it looks awesome, this first boss is annoying as hell.
Velcor?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just did that one. The boss is a little weird.
Is it the boss, or is it the boss that's not a boss?
The boss that's not a boss.
Yeah, that one's a little. It's different, at least.
Sorry, I'm doing the rogue quest line, and there's this Lalafell I really wish to punt into the stars, even though we're about the same height.
Even Lalafells can't stand
Not
the
only
road
did the
guy.
mortals conquer Troya, they defeated Scarmalione.
Still more than okay, fine.
Struggle to believe it.
It's like,
The
yes,
cop?
Let me remove piracy, and it's just like, yeah, sure, we did your job.
Oh yeah, that's right. The yellow jacket blah.
The cop.
The cop.
I mean, a cop, but also a yellow jacket cop, which also adds all kinds of extra stuff.
Now there's something I can live for night. Gonna bring a pang of nostalgia to my breast and a tear to my eye.
I'll see you all in
the very notion was an absurd.
Yep.
Drowned in darkness. That's what we all do.
And yet Scarmalione still does not answer. Were he alive, he would have returned by now. Weakest though he was, his ability to regenerate was without peer.
Yeah, no, I like the map in the Velcourt of Troya.
If this account is true, if a Memoriat has survived, they cannot be suffered to live.
I feel like Needhog would enjoy that color scheme here.
Leave this matter to me, Lord Golbez. I, Barbaricia, shall strike down any who pose a threat to our plans.
'Tis true, you are a proven commander, well suited to leading an assault.
And when I have succeeded, I would beg a boon of you.
What do you
I'm glad
desire?
Golbez also has to contend with parts of his armor clipping.
The dragon's ether. All that remains.
Insolence. No place.
With respect, my locks are free as the wind, without incentive to sway them. I know not whither they will blow.
Boldly spoken. I trust you will not disappoint me.
Upon this flowing hair and my immortal soul, I will not fail.
Then go and impress upon these interlopers the
Finally, the Trojan
futility
horse.
of defiance.
My lord.
Jesus, my leveling roulette has a 11-minute wait time.
In leveling?
Yeah.
It is.
Wild.
It is a
What
slow
class?
night.
What job are you going as?
I'm doing
Monk?
as red DPS, but like we're in those prime time hours.
It'll either that means it'll take either 15 minutes or it'll take 5 minutes.
True enough.
Tell you what, if I finish this dungeon before you get your way, I'll join you and speed it up.
That would be helpful, probably.
I can also join you. I can be blue. When as I'm done killing this chupacabra.
I, for a fraction of a second, got so excited because I thought they allowed blue mages in the roulettes.
Well, Zero, if you'll recall, there was a thing where I said there was an X number of enemies who were all chromatically themed.
Right back.
There's like the imagined Laugh just sitting in darkness right now, contemplating his life.
Back.
Oh, I've only gone down to roll waiting list number 9. Yeah, my estimated time has gone from 11 minutes to 12 minutes, and I'm at the 8-minute elapsed.
Feels light. Even my fate farming's been kind of empty.
Well, maybe a lot of people got kicked out earlier and didn't want to run the queue to get back in right away.
Again, oh wait, nope, shit. Surprise, a queue!
Yep, it'd be like that.
And when you least expect it.
Get something easy, I don't want to take fucking forever.
A Praetorium.
No, it's the Stone Vigil.
Oh, that is easy. Oh, wait. Depends on who you're playing with.
God, I hate Sorry, I keep looking at my monk fucking picture of me just bending over for the camera. Every time I see it, it makes me choke. We have a new baby tank. Yes. Hello there. Ah, yes, it's their first class at 47.
He's leveling.
You baby. Or they baby, I should say.
Well, good on him for starting with a tank.
And she's brought her domain
I still
with
need to learn
her.
how to play tank because I'm just so
The
afraid of being
Archfiend's
judged
after you
by
and
the people
yours,
I
I
lead.
shouldn't doubt. Perhaps you should
You're
go
gonna
and
be
find
judged
them.
no matter what role you
But be warned.
Also,
Whatever this
I
is
mean,
about, do
just
not expect
inherently,
us
that
to
means
get
you'll be
involved.
better than most tanks I know, because I feel that most tanks I experience who are problems are shameless.
Oh, so just accepting that I have faults is like liable to make me better.
Yeah, no, just
I believe
realizing that you're concerned about your level of skill is probably better than some of the, like, all the tanks I've run into who I felt were awkward were just like, you know, forgot to turn stance on and wouldn't fix it, or were just like didn't know what the fuck an AoE button or a ranged button was, and just
Good
kind of
lord.
like wiggled near the enemies and prayed.
Wiggle near an enemy.
I can't bear it.
Oh, that's why I don't have Dragon King. That's why my fucking combo is really fucking weird right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's what I usually open with.
You and
Yes.
me both.
That is the worst part of the
Hey,
card.
wait a minute here. Why is this not working?
That is the worst part.
That's
of
gonna
the
be the fucking wildest part of something like Dawn Trail, where like they're gonna change how you play at lower levels for a couple of classes, but we're gonna pepper in new stuff, and you're just gonna be like, oh shit, oh I got all my new shit in my level 90 plus zone. What the fuck?
I look at the.
They must have been tracking our movements.
New monk stuff. It's like, okay, I can see how this is easier to get into, but at first glance, without knowing how things work, it feels like the guild cap might actually be higher.
I think there are a few classes that are going that way, yeah. Like, even some of the new ones are like for instance, I watched that video on like what Viper is like, and it's like, okay, so when you actually play the class, it's pretty easy to understand. But when you look at it, you're confused because they have some of the longest tooltips in the game.
The way it was described to me is that it is actually closer to Dancer, but without the RNG.
Yeah, I don't know much about Dancer, but that does sound about right. Like, the way... Oh, well, okay, you have a big sword, man.
Oh, we're about to start the trap.
Son of a bitch! I'm in the dungeon!
Yeah, I was thinking about that one, but didn't want to curse anybody with that knowledge just yet.
You should have!
Alright, so I killed the second boss, immediately sat in their chair.
Excellent.
I mean, that's what I do.
You've saved me the trouble of traveling to Troya.
Well, also, we probably want to wait for
Barber
Loft.
reach you.
Yeah, good point.
Mind your manners, mortal. My name is not to be spoken, save in reverence.
That is the joke.
And what is this pitiful domain?
But yeah, what I was going to say...
I will put you out of your misery.
That, yeah, Viper is interesting because it's like it starts with just a couple of buttons and you work with that, but you can weave in a lot of different combo choices, and then you can get spicy. Seems fun.
Switch the styles.
Yeah, you can do a lot of funny mix-up stuff. R.I.P. Gremlin and Weird Dog.
Oh, interesting. This person doesn't look like they're playing too. Looks like they have a lot of... Oh, wait, no, they have a dragoon. Oh, crap.
Alas, poor Scarmiglione. And good riddance. Felled by outsiders in pursuit of what? Pray tell.
58, Amariah, 50,
A dragon, one who crossed to this world thousands of years ago. Know you aught of it?
Dark Knight 31. Looks like they just pick up a bunch of the free classes. It's like, I'm gonna try this for a little bit, see how I like it.
Yeah,
people like that.
Casual player.
Huh. My Lord Golden is more clever than I realized.
Very
To let the prize live, that it might lure more prey to us.
Look at these tiny sprouts, so green, so
gratitude
fresh.
and service, I shall devour every last mote of their souls.
And you know,
You ever thought of going for the mentor role?
Where is she?
I have the mentor.
Where is
I have a
Ashtaya?
Burger King crown.
Oh, nice.
No, I can't do the mentor
You even
roulette
share
because
its
you have to
scent.
complete basically
How
all
curious.
of the previous EXs.
And irresistible.
Except for like the current ones.
Huh.
And I haven't complete Seed of Sacrifice EX and
If you think
Memoria
us easy
Misera,
prey,
EX either.
you're wrong.
You have to do them unsynced, or?
No, probably not. I'm pretty sure I haven't completed. There's some AEXs I have not ever done synced. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think you may just have to complete them. But I'm pretty sure the idea is that because the way the mentor roulette works is you have to have at least done the fight
Unlike
once, because the
Scarmiglione,
idea
I
is
need
when
not
you get
skulk
summoned
in
for as a
shadow
mentor,
to
it's to
claim
help out
what is
people who
mine.
don't know what they're doing and are having a bad time.
Hello. I thought about
If
picking
you
the
would
mentor,
know about the
mentor role
dragon you
for
seek,
crafting, but as it turns
then
out, you need to
enter
be
into
in
my
progress
domain.
before you do that.
Yeah, no, I was a
You may
crafting
flee instead if you wish, if the fate of the sorry lot here is of no concern to you. One way or another, I will have satisfaction.
But yeah, no, I wear my Burger King crown, so now I have an excuse when I suck. Like, I'm sorry, I'm horrible about this. I'm a mentor.
Shouldn't that put standards
What's
on
the
you
plan?
even higher?
No, there's the reason why people call these the mentor crown the Burger King crown.
Yeah, about to say. So, Harp, have you never run into just a mentor casually in normal roulettes?
No, I guess not.
Very often, the one with the Burger King crown is not, for whatever reason, they're not usually trying super hard. So maybe it's just because they have the crown that people notice more. But that's why there's a joke about the Burger King crown is that mentors, the moment you become a mentor, you become stupid at this game.
Man, now I really need one.
Well, no, it's like a lot of people say like mentors are usually the people who have put in like way too much hour here, so they are going for maximum
Yet she will have the upper hand in her domain.
Stops.
We must be no less
and
than
then
fully
immediately
prepared.
get mad when things go fucking wrong because they're wasting more time in this dungeon or whatever. Like that's been my experience of why mentors usually have a pretty bad rap.
Yeah, it's like when you see the guy with the Ultimate Legend title, it's just you assume that there's a higher standard, but often you either get people who are tryhards or just
don't do anything else.
They don't care, so this isn't, the grind to them, so they're not necessarily trying their hardest. Oh, and like I said, it could just be a bias thing where when you see the Burger King crown, you notice when they fuck up more.
You be joining us, Zero?
Yeah, no, I can imagine that also being the case. Not like the other reasons aren't.
God knows I don't think I actually
You
got
may
any
be easily
instantly
goaded
better
into
at the game when
accepting
they
a
took away my
challenge,
sprout marker.
But my curiosity is not so insatiable as to cloud my judgment.
You can actually turn that off yourself.
Yeah, I know. I usually give people shit about
Nevertheless, if you are
but as long as you have
desperate
that
for my
marker,
aid,
you get XP for
you know
being
my
in a party
price.
with a mentor.
I shall pay it.
And guess what? Since I'm a fucking mentor,
So long as you leave me
Sprout's getting
strength
XP
enough to
bonuses
see my sister home,
if they're in the same
you may
party.
take as much as you wish. And lest you forget, mine is no ordinary ether. Babaricia too recognized its potency.
Love my Moogle.
Oh yeah, Zero, that dragon ether's some pretty good shit.
Very well.
Trust me,
We
we
have a
know.
bargain.
I just look between me and Astidian. You gotta get you some of that magic 8-ball.
You're using the Moogle Fists, Lucky?
Yeah.
Nice. I've been wanting to craft the Moogle healing staff.
I can make you one. I'm pretty sure I have the shit.
I'll see if I'm missing anything. If I am, I'll let you know. I think I'm only missing the Moogle King whiskers anyway.
I actually have like a fucking stockpile of those, so if you need one, let me know.
I will take you up on that. I'm also debating heavily. I told myself I'd never spend money on cosmetics in this game, but I kind of found the recent Moogle skin there, and I'm like,
Yeah, no, like 14's pretty good about not really putting anything behind the fucking paywall, but sometimes you're just all like, I want that though.
yeah, I just want to be dressed as a Moogle, if only because for some reason it's oddly provocative.
Yoshi P got so much shit when they released what's the mount again from Cruise Chaser. Yeah, when they released Cruise Chaser in the cash shop.
Yeah, I'm going to
Guys, I don't think I like Barber Rangers either,
No.
You're not the only ones who can ride the wind.
Honestly, you probably shouldn't like those wait, name. The HOA will fucking kill you.
Why do you say that? It was just in a cutscene where I saw somebody get fucking RKO'd out of nowhere. But this music is amazing.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, okay. You're attacking guys in up close. I'm like, Marshawn, what are you doing in this flying cutscene? Swinging your sword.
I'm not gonna lie, this music kind of makes me feel like I'm in a Pokemon gym.
It's a remix of the 4.
Yeah.
So PS1 era.
Pretty sure it was Super Nintendo.
You're right.
7 was the first big one to hit the PS1. and slam us with those brand new shiny 3D graphics. Oh boy. And I do believe up to 6 was on, but it's actually, I wonder if they were actually.
So 4 was 1991.
Wow. Well, actually not. Actually, yes, wow, because fucking Final Fantasy was like 1987.
Yeah, we're fucking cruising.
You know, speaking of,
or is it 86? It's one of those two.
Speaking of Nintendo, the Mario 64 community made it so that there's now a working Mario 64 maker.
That's kind of wild.
But yeah, so 4 was actually released on the SNES. If I was a league. That was the release
My first Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy Mystic Vex, and I love that game, and people can fucking go choke on it if they know what to do.
That's
so it was
Omega and Lucky are older than us.
Oh, wow. Somehow I never considered that. I've been surrounded by undergrads for too long.
But also apparently 6 was multi-platform technically. It was released on Super Nintendo, but also they had a PlayStation 4 too.
Yeah, no, that's in like one of the fucking trilogies, like Chronicles, Anthology, something. I have a couple of those. I think I have like Chrono Trigger on it.
Anyway, I have unlocked Storm's Crown.
I am punching a dragon in the ass, so give me a second. I'm almost out.
That's okay. I'm just gonna stand in. I'm gonna stand in the middle of my ring of 7 guys. I need 7 guys to summon. So
it's just like hang up. It's like hang on, Barbarisia. I'm calling them. They haven't picked up yet.
Sorry, my reception's a little weird. When I do this with 32 guys in the World of Darkness, normally we started out there.
What the fuck?
So anyone want to do off that's how it's going?
Oh, is he online yet? Well, he's probably on his phone.
I know what happened, but
well, also that his power's back, so.
Mr. Mentor, can I get an explanation?
About what?
The boss just yeeted me and I ended up back at the beginning.
What do you mean back at the beginning?
Like, as in, like, we wiped.
Touch the shortcut.
He did a little spinny attack and I just went flying.
Oh, did you all get stuck? Did you not get if you did the spinny attack, did you get knocked into the goo?
I'll take a second.
Oh yeah. Was the goo kill you?
The goo gives you stacks of zombification, and I'm pretty sure if everyone gets zombified, it's fucking
Whoa.
To not get zombified, you have to, when he does the spinny move that has the purple circle in the center, you have to make sure that your back is to one of the platforms around the arena.
Gotcha. Thank you. Also, I'm doing this with the NPCs because I kind of like doing that since they brought it, at least for the first run.
Oh no, I'm totally that way. I always do it for the first time with the NPCs.
Okay,
Nice.
then stick your ass on Ishtola.
But yes, no, that's definitely why you got yeeted back, because if you go down, it's just done.
Yeah.
So yes, you get put back into the goo is probably what got you killed, because you probably got zombified and.
Thank you, Mr. Burger King.
You are welcome, Miss Hunter. I am ready if I mean when I go. Has anyone tried fishing in the void space?
I will do it immediately when that patch comes out. Or sorry, when the extension comes out.
God, I tried to catch a fucking Titanic sawtooth today, and I can't wait. Not doing it. You guys hear me?
Okay, I've got a quest for that.
Yeah, no, it's bullshit. Like the one that you get after that is like a little bit easier, but still, it's very specific. That's the other thing I got the piece that now I have potential navigator.
For Charlie, thank you for reminding me that I can just chase after each solo.
And at least program the AI to be almost perfect.
At this point, it's like basically it's easier for the dungeons for the when you're doing it the first time.
That's the way I take it. I'm not entirely sure what my pace is going to be for Dawn Trail. I don't know if I want to just dash ahead or like do content in pieces.
Oh, I'm gonna dash ahead. Gotta get to that new crafting mini game.
Say talk about
Again,
with
my
Law,
priority is this.
because I still would rather have one of you get explain the mechanics.
Well, actually, that might be better.
At least one of you.
I mean, we'll play it by ear.
Leave
We've
it
never,
to me.
We'll play it by ear. We've never had, as you know, the whole big FC never had an expect hit yet. So
At least we can go into raids flying together.
we'll all be together. Yes, I'm back. I got up.
Alright, feel free to invite like the other part.
Give me you guys reference. Mark, how about you?
Yeah, I'm about done with this fate. But then I'll be good.
It's okay.
The problem is this one is I think I've only done this fight twice. That's
Well, you've done it more than I have.
I think Law may have gone.
This one's fun.
The status element is called brain mode, so this boss is clearly a TikTok.
Boss, you know, he's doing.
Alright, so we can be on in like 5 minutes.
Oh, I just actually learned something. If you do World of Darkness, you can get something now called the Syracuse Crystal, which lets you make a fucking full-ass crystal tower.
Really?
Cool. Yeah, I had a chance to get it when I did World of Darkness earlier, but as is the usual, I didn't get it.
Welcome back, Law.
Made it back.
Well, listen, right now we're 4 DPS, so there's no guarantee we would have queued quickly anyway.
It will probably not suck as much as, but the things generally tend to suck as. At least that is
Yeah, I bet. It's also very funny to see, open up my friends list, see everybody at level 90. And then there's Loth. 19! Knife! Yeah, it's still funny.
If you want me to go as like a tank, I can.
I can start off tank. I'll start tank. I refuse to heat.
Refuse to heal others.
I saw a post on Reddit a little while ago about a white mage who almost lost his meaning in his own existence when he found a warrior and like tanked a dungeon boss without him, like after he died by healing himself.
I mean, I've gotten used to that because I've seen Moth, take down, fucking bosses from like 50% to 0 by himself regularly.
Warriors, maybe it's what they're for.
It's like I will always remember him taking care of Quetzalcoatl when everyone else fucking died. He also did fucking Savage Omega for like 50% after the phase change.
Yeah. Listen, other tanks, they'll do stuff, but not that stuff. They're going to buff every tank's special mitigation with some fun new unique effects.
Gunbreaker is getting their nebula up to Grand Nebula, and in addition to having even more defense, it's also going to increase your HP and heal that amount.
Yeah, increase your max HP a little bit. I believe all the special mitigations are going from 30 to 40 when they level up.
It says I'm not ready. I'm ready.
I am. Organ.
I will remember to leave my taint stance off.
I just got a review on this joke video.
Always be casting.
Yo, Ken.
Everyone's DPS.
Time to be a glare mage, motherfucker.
Pretzel didn't also have a solo duty to catch up on between this and the next. I might say if this takes much longer, he might catch up to us.
What's the problem with the solo duty?
You'll be there for a while.
Are you talking about the one where it's like, well, I'm guessing the solo duty is not just the entirety of the point where you don't have any endurance, right?
No, there's another fight.
No, in addition to wandering around the instance of being in the castle, you will have a solo duty after clearing the dungeon.
I mean, I just don't think it's going to take long to catch you at the quest point. That's what
Walking around will take a while.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. The first thing I did was teleport back to the house, though.
Yes, then it will definitely take a while. Green DDoS.
Who is DDoSing 14?
Must be the Blizzard company.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. I wouldn't be surprised if it's fucking Blizzard. You know, like, please play well.
Blizzard, we can't be stopped. There's a new X pack soon. I have shit to do. Like find 1 DPS and 2 healers. Jesus. Now I know that normal versions of Trials are not necessarily super common, but there's nobody queuing up for Trials Roulette at level 90 right now.
Well, you have to remember that people that would be queuing up for this would probably either be queuing up for Trials or people who are specifically at this part of the story, which probably is not as many as you would think.
Well, I'm gonna queue up with. Oh wait, right.
You're not
It's
here.
Trial, I forgot it's a trial past where I am.
Yeah, it's the next trial of the MSQ. You're gonna catch up.
Yeah.
Also, finals week for Porter.
I don't know if it's finals week. I thought finals week was like a little while ago.
It's next week.
Yeah, well,
Actually,
it's next week.
Technically, already started.
So, for people on Porter, it's now. For people on semester, it's May.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Yeah, the undergrad's already throwing me a bit. Oh, we have to study.
I do know I saw a couple people doing the MSQ at the same pace as me yesterday.
I'm taking you up there, John. I'm gonna get there before you get to move on.
Oh, we got
story.
one.
I will never forgive you.
I'm not skipping story. I just think he'll be that long.
Having just done that section, I know that's not correct.
Wait, hold on. What? Do I have to do the dungeon again just to move on?
No. You just gotta explore.
Because it's like, oh, there's a path. My God, there's a passage right behind the entrance to the dungeon. I was gonna use. Damn it, you guys.
DPS, come on, ready up, buddy. There we go.
Time to fight this
No.
boss people were very normal about.
They were fairly normal about her in the worst way, I feel, though. Because apparently there's some lore and lore that suggests that she might be a lesbian. I don't know.
What, there's a quest line that goes over all these. Wait, no, you're right. You're right. For lore.
Find out when we get to it. It's my favorite NPC.
Yeah, I have heard there are quests for these guys' backstories. Also, I love how we cut away so that we didn't have to worry how we got up those
Give
stairs.
yourselves to my scouring winds that I may feast upon your essence.
I was gonna ask if this void is just a big reference to Final Fantasy IV.
Kinda?
Damn.
I am familiar with Golbez, Cecil, and Kane because of this video.
Such rich, exquisite eating.
Oh, that's why I can't
My
mom because my
head
car bump.
shivers with anticipation.
That's a spicy ring.
Yeah, imagine what would happen if you didn't have another item.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Okay.
Yes, I don't want to stand over there.
Forgot about that one.
Thank you, whoever read
Yeah, thanks, Zach. I'm wise to your ways now, weird hair woman. Yeah, I wonder if they're related.
Well, this is a law, but we're doesn't have it twice. You gotta see them.
Oh, this part.
I haven't sucked over.
You gotta move. Yeah, she basically will pull you if you go outside the cone, so you gotta kind of maneuver inside of it.
But also not get hit by the witness.
Yeah, that's the wall right there.
Try this.
Yep. Looks like a vertical. I feel like the telegraph to this is meant to fuck with people with gap closers exclusively.
I got hit because I didn't want to get hit by the fucking AoE.
Well, it's a long timer on that spread at least. Prey would be like, what the fuck? You got yourself into this time.
A fair wind blows. You feel it too, do you not? You've done well to last this time.
Hurling iron, oh no.
Because I thought I'd only dropped
Cut her hair!
AoE. She's green Bayonetta. Oh, she's gonna punch us really hard.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, she gets a little crazy with the AoEs here.
I'm probably gonna stand over here and do a fearsome count then for a little bit.
Oh wait, I
You sure you want to do that, healer?
Well, we didn't take a stack.
Yeah, we lived. I guess we lived those.
Oh, this part.
Oh, she's pulled out by the default. That's what I'm saying.
Don't underestimate them. Feel my fury. Know your place.
Oh, great. It's just gonna suck us off.
Whip cast, sure cast.
Little baby push.
Oh, I almost died from that.
I was about to say, how'd you do on the green? I was very shocked you got away with it.
I disassociated, so I got hit with a whole bunch all at once.
Well, you're living.
You're gonna die again, though.
Real is fucking. I don't know what's happening with that guy. Look at that health. More shield than health. We got it.
I'll make it.
So you can see why this is making mod.
Yeah, very chaotic.
No! I will not be denied!
Yeah, chicken.
Edition.
There's still time. With more of the dragon's ether, I can yet... You're finished. Damn it all!
So you've bested Barbaricia. Well done.
Her minions too are all crystallized or scattered. The day is ours.
If you queue up for trials, let me know.
Tell me you learned something about Ashdaya.
If you queue up for trials, let me know. I'll join you.
Yeah, give me 1 second here.
I can also join.
So the Archfiend
Yeah, I'll
and her
go.
crystal yielded not.
Okay. Gotta finish loading into Lemsa first.
Our efforts have not been entirely fruitless. We have deprived your sister's captor of another powerful champion. With Zero, we may yet challenge Golbez and his minions.
Chris.
Indeed.
I'll pass this time.
We could not have come this
Mark
far
passes.
without your aid. Thank you, Zero.
Let me just change class.
I but fulfilled my part of the bargain. And now I will have my...
What's wrong, Omega?
Her ether is nearly spent. Perhaps unsurprising given how much power she used.
I wouldn't want to face another Archfiend without her. We should hurry back to Zero's domain.
It's nothing, just Zero
Agreed.
taking a nap.
Eager though I am to continue, it would be unwise to risk our lives for the sake of haste. Let us suspend the mission and tend to Zero.
Man, through that entire cutscene, I was really worried. Oh man, don't tell me he's gonna come back to life again. I'm glad it did not go that direction. Not that I hate the guy.
Alright, but Chris, Loth, you ready to go trials?
Yep.
Right.
Yep. I have to fix up my fucking pauldron.
Oh, I was gonna check my damn book. That's what I was gonna do. Because usually level 90 dungeons are in it. Burp, burp, burp.
As you know, Varshan, I am a fine collector of rock candy.
I could punch Garuda like a few dozen times after this. You right there?
Oh, just seeing posts about the act of playing Kiryu in the live action Yakuza.
I'm surprised they didn't get someone older, because, you know, Kiryu's an older man.
Well, it's probably because it's, if I understand the summary correctly, they are starting at the, it's Yakuza 1 again, so it's the 1995 mark, so they got to get a guy who's in the range who can play him, you know, 10 years before, 10 years after.
There you go. Shit, I didn't books, movies, television.
You know, work it, I guess.
Can't wait for that rabbit game.
Oh, Rusty Rabbit.
Yep.
That one does look pretty funny. map icons. Yes, I'm sure I want to return for the 13th. I appreciate the warning, but there's not much to do here right now.
Oh, sweet. Sorry, checking Twitter again, and fucking little Karibo's going through comment right now.
He's been doing that for a while.
He's one of them. Has he? No.
Spooky scene transition. Good, Estania remembered to put her hat back on.
Ah, you're all safe. Thank the sisters.
A moment while I close the gate. There. We may rest easy for now. Was there any trouble? I expect some void scent slipped through.
A few did, aye. But we were ready and dealt with them without incident.
That is well. I cannot thank you enough for your vigilance.
Yes, you're grateful. But aren't you forgetting something more important? You know, the polite but warm formalities one delights in hearing when their little brother returns
time,
from a
lads.
long journey.
That took a lot longer than I thought it would.
Wasn't as long as I was waiting for Barbaricia.
Indeed.
The servers
True.
are grouped.
I mean, technically, you're also waiting on me as well for that
It
one.
is good to be home again. Among those who I love dearly
I think
and missed
by the time
so
I reached
much.
it, though, and from what you said when your power was back on, we may have technically waited in queue longer than we waited for you to log in.
Yes.
And we are glad to receive you,
Yes.
Varshan.
Hello.
Welcome home.
Have they fallen asleep at their keyboard?
They're busy fishing.
Chambers have been prepared for your use at Megaduta. Let us take Zero there at once.
All right, what do we got? It's Ant-Man. It's Common Rider at home. Yeah. Actually, he has 4 arms and 4 swords. He's better than Common Rider.
Can I get a remake of Vagrant Story?
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I fucking said. What are you people gonna do about it? Do any of your Common Riders have 4 arms?
I have to actually double check. Sometimes
Our mission took many an unexpected turn. I am
I know there was a
relieved
guy who
that we have
had a
all
fucking
returned safely.
horror movie like transformation into a common rider, but that was because
But
it was
before you all enjoy the rest you
weird
have
case.
earned 12 times over, I would...
Do any of your Common
Zero.
Riders have, you know, ant throat singing?
No. We do have very weirdly themed music for some of them, though.
I was gonna say, do any of your Common Riders
While she
ridge
appears
in a
none
thrill
the worse
combat,
for
but
wear,
actually that's probably it.
she remains locked in slumber, and I cannot help but
We've
worry.
had a few.
Is there
No,
aught we
have
can
a
do
Kamen
to
Rider season
expedite
that
her
starts off
recovery?
with just happy birthday
If
just
her
being
ether
played.
is exhausted,
Because fuck
perhaps
off,
I can
that's
share
why.
some of mine now.
In the wastelands of the
People do not
13th,
understand the counter
one can
mechanic.
only replenish ether by
That's a little
taking
bit.
it from others, be it by trade or by force.
Who joins?
I do.
In contrast,
Hello, Aaron. Welcome. You've
the
made
source
it.
is rich in ambient ether.
Prelude to slaughter.
Simply being here and drawing breath, Zero will absorb what she needs.
Then we need but wait.
Honestly, I'm like almost like 59.
I believe
and
so.
I feel like my freaking monk setup
She
is
will
still
awaken
just
in time,
do my 2
and when she
basic
does,
combos until I
give her something
get
to eat.
Forbidden Chakra and
Judging
just
by
fire
her
that and just go
form,
back to my basic
she should
combo.
also be able to derive nourishment from food.
Yeah.
I know you promised her your ether, but perhaps she might appreciate
Well,
fine
like
harness
even with that,
cuisine
even
more.
with that, like I don't think I've actually, well, actually no, I think I've only gotten up to 54.
Food
because
can
I'm
certainly
waiting to
be
get to 60
arranged.
so I can get my tire set. So when I do the rest of the classes, I will not be.
She
given
looks
from
like
my
any
item
other
level.
person. Unsurprising, perhaps, given that she is only part void sent.
I can't remember if you take less damage if you're further away from him when he does that.
I don't know.
No gimp. No gimp, please.
Oh.
Zero said before that Xenos had
that's
altered
fire,
her
that's fire, that's hot.
essence.
Professor, lava, hot.
Hot.
It's Dolomite, baby.
A change wrought, I suspect, with the power of darkness. It acted upon the part of her that is void sent,
Did you say
rendering it
Fluttershy should be
dominant.
spawning soon?
Thus, we were able to reverse it
Oh.
for the power of light.
Yay!
That's a mod I want to see.
Hi, butterfly in
I'm
the
sure
sky.
I need to summon fucking toadies.
Take a look
Dying?
in a book. Ravana Rainbow.
I labor to believe that Xenos possessed such arcane knowledge. In all likelihood, it came from Fandaniel.
Oh, yes, fire.
Punch moon.
Were
Ghana.
Zero wholly void sent, I doubt the crystal would have had an effect on her.
Punch spirit Ghana.
One might say that Hydaelyn had a hand
Punch
in your
bug.
meeting.
It is no exaggeration to say that
Forbidden
Zero has
Chakra, go.
proven herself
Moon Ghana, where I'm at.
invaluable. A boon
It's
from
not doing
Hydaelyn
its attack yet.
herself.
It'll be alright. It's fine.
Her cooperation may come at a price, but whatever it is,
I really don't like this phase change
I
system
am
because
willing
this
to pay
takes
it.
way too
Exhausting though it may
Especially
be
if
at
some of the
times.
DPS are just not attacking the ads.
long. Fall, no. Okay.
DPS, not attack ads? I think not.
Just cut to inside the mind of a DPS.
Wait a minute.
Green.
Ravana's a Viper,
He does have 2 swords.
and he just combines them into one.
Does he have an AoE and a single target combo?
I think he does, yeah. Watch out.
Sadly, I doubt there'll be a
The healer's gone.
hive weapon for Viper, but they might retroactively do it. That would probably be a sick coffer.
Sorry. I just saw what they said in chat.
Every time.
Unfortunately, pretty sure not, because they didn't do it for most of the other classes.
Yeah, as I said, I'm pretty sure they won't go back. I know they've done some for the original Primal run.
Christella, did you provoke at some point?
No.
Okay.
I do not have tank stance on.
So why is it...
Dang!
You went from 8 to 6.
Oh no, it's because he was targeting me for the push. For the...
That's weird.
That thing, his attack.
Hey, go!
Weird man.
Oh, Varshan, please trust me with development of your nearby islands. Let me upgrade from my own personal island simulator to fucking island resort simulator.
I just realized we had he just stopped playing Tropico.
So, listen, I am level 20 fucking Island Sanctuary. My island is not resort enough. I need to like install like an inn, maybe some attractions, have some people visit. It's just me, the animals, and the mammoths, and one of those, I think, one of those groups is trying to secretly planning to take over. I'm not sure which one which.
Just smash cut to a lost lamb. Who could trust this face?
So yeah, I think I just had AI grow when he was using Cyberpunk wave attack.
Exits. Outside the Mega Dude.
Yeah.
Back to the bar.
I had to find the image I just recently found.
Someone's lost their cat.
Light. Is this an inn? What happened? How did I get here?
Alright. Only thing I have left is main scenario. I don't know what you guys want to do that.
There's no time. I must rejoin the battle.
Sorry, what was that, Chris?
I'm already joined for that.
What about you, Loth?
Oh, you're awake!
I don't
Wonderful.
think I've got the energy for main scenario right now.
Alright, well then, get out of my house.
Nidana jump scare.
What is this? Some sort of fiend?
Pictures of a Kamen Rider.
A fiend? Where is it? Where?
And a gun.
You could also probably, with Zero, also reverse that and
But this
say
is
White
no
Woman
time
jump scare,
for
but that's way more trite.
You're in the source, my
Trust me,
dear.
Omega, you have not
The
seen
world
Endwalker's
next
White Woman
door,
jump scare.
so to speak. The
Sorry.
I'll fetch them at once. Wait, just a moment.
I zoomed out and cut it off for a second there.
Anyway, you ready, Chris?
Yep.
Here we go. That was fast.
I went in as healer.
Ah, that's why.
Well, also, you do get Moogle tomestones, I think, still from main scenario.
Yes.
I haven't been seriously farming those, but I need to do my weekly objectives. I think there's still a few mounts and stuff I don't have.
I have everything that I need. Now it's just a matter of me probably gathering maps, level 90 maps. Time to fist!
I took the liberty of arranging refreshments.
I remember I started
I hope
here,
you
that
find
was
them
just
as flavorful
Final
as
Fantasy
they are
14 related,
invigorating.
But also Kamen Rider.
This isn't what you promised.
Now see how those things could ever.
I suppose
cross
ether
paths.
is ether.
Totally not ranger poses or the outfit in the game.
It's funny. It's none of those.
At least I can find it.
Wait.
For some reason, my
Don't tell me
connection
you
takes a
don't know how to
nosedive.
eat?
I took what I needed from it. What's the problem?
Here we go.
Where's the enjoyment in that? You're supposed to bite, to chew, to savor, and then swallow. That's the way. So, did it taste good?
I don't know.
Be firing your laser. Rude.
The long years without eating may have dulled your sense of taste.
Well, we void scent have no need for such when consuming others. There are some who speak of taste when describing the quality and affinity of their prey's ether. But I loathe the act. Taking ether in small amounts like this is one thing. But diluting my essence, diminishing myself, I'd sooner die.
Help? Okay.
And I have died, countless times.
You have? But what happens when you do?
Not much. After a while, you return, together with all your expended life force. The important thing is to die where others won't devour you.
Amazing! My peers who study immortality and resurrection would be most interested in this phenomenon.
The question of taste aside, I am glad that you are able to partake of food like us. I dare say it agrees with your personal preferences.
Oh.
That's true. You can keep giving me the
you're not
same
wrong,
on a
but
regular
still.
basis.
Very well.
I just want
As
to do a
my
violence
guest,
to you, Loth.
I shall see that you do not want for comfort.
You have to find him first.
And one other thing.
I know where he lives.
Yeah, he did send a package towards me at long last. So he
We
does have
brought
my
you to our
address.
world without your consent.
I was also gonna say,
And for that,
you could also
I
say you know where
apologize.
Loth lives because he lives
If you wish
in your
it,
FC house
we will return you to yours
We
once
all
you
live
have
together.
regained your strength.
in a yellow submarine. Wait, no.
I wish I can do is I wish the Loth could just go in there in his room and then I just delete his room and then he just gets yeeted into time and
It's
space.
fine.
Oh,
I have
all
no
my
reason to
Tom
go
Berry
back.
Stuff would just disappear to the void.
And I hope, and all you just hear is fucking shooting stars as Loth just, you know,
Except
rockets.
for yours, perhaps. You intend to cross over again, I take it.
I do. I have yet to find my sister.
Loth, I do hope that you know that the fact I can talk shit about you
I
like
want
this is basically
nothing
my
more than
highest
to
regard of
rush to
trust
her aid,
regarding
to
you.
find this
Oh, yeah,
Golbez
no. I
and
have
free her
a
from
feeling.
his clutches.
I
If
just-
he
You
still
know,
holds her
more often than
captive.
not, you'll fire at me, and then I'll probably either
Though
fire
if
back
our
or just go,
recent
"Okay."
experience has taught us anything,
Well, no,
it
it's
is
just
that
one
the
of those things like I
13th
don't
is
feel
more
comfortable
dangerous than
talking
we
shit about a
ever
lot of
imagined.
people, unless I feel like super
Caution
comfortable with it.
must be our watchword.
God damn it!
Better late than never.
To my computer screen.
In the short time you spent in our world, you left a trail of chaos in your wake.
I did see that.
You managed to return in one piece this time.
There yet? No, we're not
But don't
there
assume
yet. Now
you'll
we're
be so
fighting
lucky
these
the
hands.
next.
Garlean's got hands.
Rest assured, we will make no assumptions and spare no preparation.
Oh, excuse me.
Speaking of which, while we rest and ready ourselves, I ask that you tell me more about your home. In return, I will tell you about
I can't
ours.
see shit. All I see
I will
is
show you
metal
my
asses.
domain, Radzet-Han.
They're not even thick one. These asses are tiny.
That's it. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but if they're tiny.
Yeah, the freaking
But are they shiny?
They are shiny. The fucking Magitech Vanguards have no ass.
Again,
They're all
a
shoulder and arm.
stranger in this strange land.
Yeah, they definitely skipped leg day.
They do. Honestly, they look so top heavy. I feel like I just push them over.
You might be able to do that.
I have a
That might be
condition.
why you can defeat them so easily.
You
Yes, you
must
know,
come
take out
too.
their legs.
Kick him in the shins.
Go for the knees.
You have my thanks.
Dash. Howling Fist. I probably should have done freaking the other one. Whatever.
Whatever. You do what you want.
I do whatever I want. Just because I have the Burger King crown, I do not make any fucking portents of how good I am at. I can't do anything but, you know, cast meditation. Thanks. I love this.
I haven't actually watched the monk video. Are they doing anything in Dawntrail to give you other things to do while you wait? I'm pretty sure there's still no like big ranged coming, but were there other
I
things?
didn't see anything.
I'm a monk. Let me pick up a rock and like hit it at them or something.
I mean, I've talked about this before, but the FFT games solve this already. In Advanced and Advanced 2, you have access to air render. You just punch air.
We already do that. It's just got short range.
You know what I think I would like? If you do the fucking Earthbendel, you know, you stomp and a rock comes up and you kick it.
That'd be funny.
That'd be
There's
sick.
also a basis for that. They added that, I think, in at A2. There was Earth Render, which was a line attack. But it was up to 4 squares, so.
Wait, where is it? I don't know why I'm fixated on this, but there's a video I need to find now.
Alrighty, now it's just let's go.
Careful, Varshan. Who knows what will happen if we teach the Void Scent about capitalism. I'm just imagining Varshan doing the walk and talk with Zero and talking to her about the means of production. I love the idea for this conversation we just had that occasionally people try to, like, pay Void Scent in tombstones, and they're just like, I don't know, man, I just got some of these while I was over there. What do they do? I don't fucking know. Yeah, I'm just like thinking about the Aetheryte placements. It's kind of funny because I always feel like whenever I have to come up for a story mission, I gotta like climb the stairs up. But it's the part where the interactions usually are like technically on like the street level. I guess it's more.
There will be interactions over there.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I think
I've seen a couple down there. It's kind of weird. I guess it is the high crucible, so it's big. It's one of those funny little things.
Isn't that where like the relic quests go, Sindhu?
Yeah, that's where they are.
Until you do the relic stuff, you won't get a
Okay, that makes a lot more sense than that's where the Aetheryte is placed. I'm sure you'll be using it for relic shit a lot more commonly. Passing somebody else who's got the wind-up succubus out.
That's rare. Alright, Lubia is going to be angry white woman at me. I'm gonna go read. Actually, did we ever see Luvia out of her fucking armor?
Nope.
I do not believe so. I assume, I would have to guess that she looks similar to her sister, but...
Excuse me. Time to punch. Apparently the gunbreaker decided to go read something too. Oh, that's a weird feeling.
Which floor?
Excuse me. So we were waiting for the gunbreaker, and as soon as the gunbreaker started moving, I just dashed in and started attacking. So I actually reached the enemy before the gunbreaker did, and so I was like, I stole aggro.
Schmoving.
Yep, I schmoved. Oh no, she is wroth.
Meditation. This will be the last quest of the patch then, because it's the one that's named after it.
Yep.
Anybody know how much Mama Jama we got before another trial or duty in the next patch?
About halfway through the next patch, I think.
Okay. So I'll probably call the stream when we're clear with the patch. That's a patch of stream. That's doing okay. Gallivant about for some other stuff. Like if people want to farm Troya for loot. Or other things.
Well, we need to get you to Circles in the Alliance, right?
It's also true. We got more circles we can do, and I haven't locked the alliance rings as
And
well.
you probably need to start a relic weapon in Hildebrand.
I can do many of these things.
So, what are your impressions of Radzatan?
There's a lot of mortals.
I got hit with the angry salamander.
Considering your origin, I can see why that might be your first observation. Though they would call each other people, I think. If you wish to know about our fair city, I should be glad to place a guide at your disposal.
No need. I'll show myself around. There's only so much about my home I can share with you in return, after all. While I remember some few tales of the past, I cannot speak to their authenticity. But if that is enough, then I will tell you of the events that saw darkness engulf our world. The Contra Memoria.
We are all ears. Please.
Long ago, light filled the world and all was at peace.
Thank you, Chris. Eat.
But then the servants of darkness came, and they bequeathed a black art unto men.
That seems like dramatic.
Channeling the power of hope and prayer, one could call forth fearsome beings known as Eidolons.
The Ascians. And these Eidolons are surely primals.
Then you have faced the same, and understand that when an Eidolon is birthed, strife follows. And in such strife, the weak
I mean, we don't
are
have
the
to be
first
speaking
suffer.
24/7.
I'm usually okay with silence.
Yeah, it is okay with
When
silence.
it seemed the world would be plunged into
I
chaos,
did kind of feel like the statement came out of
heroes
nowhere, though.
appeared. They who were blessed with a singular, the
but it
power
was
to
fun.
bind the ether of Eidolons
Sometimes
within
talk
crystals
reflectively.
known as Memoria. My mother was one such Memoriate. But in fighting to save many, she herself was touched by darkness. As was I.
And so you were born part Void Sent, before the world was overcome.
How exactly did that calamity come to pass? Did the Memoriates not triumph?
They did. They expunged the seeds of chaos and restored the peace, only to find themselves seduced by the darkness they had sealed. They spread the taint, transforming men into monsters, what you call Void Sent, and raised armies to wage new wars.
Not the first to be corrupted by power, nor the last.
Some defied temptation and held fast to the light. My mother and I among them. For years and years we fought, but it was not enough. And when our strength was spent, our bulwarks broken, so too was the world.
The flood of darkness.
The stars faded from the heavens as a pall black as pitch enveloped creation. Darkness raged unchecked, rending the very walls of reality. I was cast into the rift, and there trapped for what felt like an eternity. Until I came upon a crack. Tiny, infinitesimal, but enough for me to squeeze through. And find my world changed beyond recognition, into the lightless waste you saw.
So that is how you were able to escape becoming a Void Sent in full.
I suppose I should consider myself fortunate. Were I like most others, I wouldn't have lasted a day before being devoured. We, the lost, are better equipped to survive in a lost world.
A lost world, you say? I wouldn't be so sure. The 13th is still there, is it not?
What are you getting at?
To explain requires that we initiate you into the truth of the source and its reflections. Be warned that this will take a while.
All right, so you've entered in a chapter of a story that has taken us many hours to get here.
Then, unlike the worlds that have been rejoined, mine still...
The Oracle of Light prevented the first from being completely overcome. So the situation may not be completely identical to that of your 13th. But the fact remains that we were able to restore a measure of balance to a world brought to the brink of destruction. After which, some intrepid young souls succeeded in restoring life back to lands thought lost to light. Which gives me cause to hope the day may yet come when life springs forth anew in the 13th. Of course, these are only possibilities. I offer no guarantees. But having experienced what we have, I dare say we are more qualified than most to speak on the matter.
Wait, I don't understand. Why would you say these things? As if you mean to... But the sole reason you came to the Void was...
To find a dragon, aye. And in light of what we've seen, we'd be fools to strive for more. But we Scions, former Scions, begging your pardon, have a habit of not leaving well enough alone. And old habits die hard, don't they, my friend?
Restoring the light would serve our efforts to find and free Ashdaya. There is no reason not to try.
That fucking flaming circle was not built for cutscenes.
Do as you will. I have no desire to save
true.
that world.
Sidian turns to
Be
me.
that
He's like,
as it
"Isn't that
may,
right, old friend?" I'm like,
We will have need of
"Yep,
your power.
that's what we
when
do
next
here in
we
the Purple
face
Mountain
Void
Dew
Scent.
Zone." I don't suppose one of the raid sets of armor has a green flame. Could we actually
You
put
know
them in the
how it
Mountain Dew
works.
Zone?
If you want
I
my
don't
help,
believe so.
you
Ah,
must
missed
pay my
opportunity.
price.
Maybe they'll make a dyeable version, then you can change the color of the flame sometime.
And now that you've drawn Golbez's attention, it's going to cost you more. A lot more. I will consider this a deposit.
Alright, I'm back. I have butterscotch pudding.
Unless you did get butterscotch pudding.
Yeah. Butterscotch can be good. Actually, what makes a butterscotch flavor? Is it like caramel or something?
butter and scotch.
Well, I'm not getting drunk off of this shit, so probably not. Although I have heard there are such things as alcoholic pudding.
But I think it's caramel.
Yeah, it's brown sugar and butter.
Uh-huh.
Let's see here. Oat milk, heavy cream, cornstarch, egg yolks, dark brown sugar, unsalted butter, vanilla, salt.
Always salt.
And curious caramel is just sugar.
Just sugar. Brown sugar. It's just heated up sugar.
You cook the sugar, it becomes the caramel.
So I'm gonna go punch Leviathan and Garuda a few times.
Working on your book?
Yarp.
Alrighty. Oh, I've got a Meanwhile the Legion of Doom cutscene. Literally!
Yep.
I've made that joke so many times, now it's true!
They know what's up.
First Scarmiglione, and now Barbaricia. Useless, the both of them.
'Twas no lie. They conspire with a Memoriad.
And their search for the dragon will lead them here. The war looms nigh. We cannot allow these interlopers to interfere.
If I may, my lord, I have a plan to eliminate them. In order to guarantee success, however, I will require Cagnazzo's cooperation.
Yes, I'm invincible now. I'm like, why?
And the insta-kill mechanic.
Now there's sport to be had, then I'll play along. As much as I dislike following your lead, I have no patience for screaming.
Finally free of the yokai event.
Well and good to have confidence, but do not forget
Freedom,
the
baby.
cost of failure.
Rest assured, I will see the dream to fruition. Even should I be consumed by my own flames, I will pave the way for one and all.
Alright, turn off your invulnerability, you little shit.
Then I will trust in your oath and your plan.
We will give you
Oh wait, no,
cause
I have to do it
rejoice,
twice.
my
That's
lord.
right.
This I've Aha! Some excitement for a change.
I feel like Golbez should have bigger footsteps.
No sacrifice is too great. Even should my 4 archfiends be lost, I will not halt my steps. The prison of passivity is an obstacle to my cause, and so you must fall. What irony that the blessed damned should set us free. As I swore so long ago.
Well, I have the potential to get 3 lines, but am I gonna get 3 lines? No. Take my anger out on Garuda and her feather tits.
The gate lies open.
That sounds quite
At
Garuda.
long last, my ambition shall be fulfilled.
My first thought wasn't that you should go to Bermuda, but it made no fucking sense.
Also, we'll do that later in Dawn Trail.
It's true.
I thought you were gonna say my pun was so bad I should go disappear in Bermuda.
Well, see, you did have the Bermuda part right, but it was like, I couldn't make it work.
You should. Anyway, Golbez finished his speech. That's the patch. Got the Chivo and everything. So that's going to end this week's stream. We're going to be back more and try and clear more patches faster. More. Kill. I'm teleporting to Doman Enclave because I'm going to go dump this Allegan Silver on him. We'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody on stream and watching the VOD later.